have a Goodwill Bluebox jewelry repurpose box here. And this one is from San Francisco. First time I've gotten one from San Francisco. And I've kind of cobbed up a spot to sit here. I don't know how long this will last. This box is shaped differently than the last two that I got. The last two that I got were kind of short, flat boxes. This one's kind of it's a 6x6 square. And I'm wondering, you know, because it's from California, I don't think I've seen anyone open one from California. Hickey Chick opened some from Hoboken, New Jersey, I think, that she says are better than the ones she gets from Florida. The ones I've gotten so far were from Florida. This, you can see it when I open the flaps too. Oh wait, let me get my paperwork out. Oh, look at that, it's got eBay paper on it. Oh, it has eBay paper. Maybe somebody donated some to them. I hope there are rings in here. That's my favorite thing to find, are rings. There's always a puka shell necklace. What's up with that? Each one I've gotten has had a puka shell necklace in it. I guess a lot of people give those away. Huh. You see, this interests me right off the bat. That's pretty. Alright, I've successfully poured them into a container. A larger, you know, flatter one. Let's get my gloves here. And then I'm just going to reach over and pull something out and put it here where we've got a nice place to look at it. Try to make it where I'm not blocking the light. Alright, so the first thing we're pulling out is a string of beads, which if you buy beads to make jewelry with, they frequently come on a strap like this. So this very well may just be a lot of beads, you know, like for somebody to make something with. I think they're just plastic beads. I don't think they're anything particular. A lot of things end up going to craft lots because, you know, that's what people want to do with beads. They want to make jewelry with them. I gotta find a place to set all my stuff still. I'm not quite organized. I am sort of organized though. I have the ring sizer here and I really hope for rings. That's what I'm always hoping for, are rings. I love rings. Oh, this is pretty. This is interesting. I don't know what this is made out of. Huh. These two are kind of heavy and they're amber colored. I don't know if you can see the colors accurately through this. If I zoom in, I bet you will be able to. Well, they look very dark brown on there, but they're really not. They're not that dark brown. Let me zoom back out. What are they on? They're just on a simple string. These are cold, and I think these are glass by the sound that they're making. This might be something kind of antique-y, some kind of glass beads. I don't know. That's kind of neat though. Somebody might want that. You know, if I have things that I think people might want, but I don't think they're particularly valuable, you know, I start them pretty low. Oh, these look like Millefori beads. These do look like Millefori beads. These are pretty. I don't know if this was meant to be worn, or if again it's just a string of beads, but it's very cool. It has pink and yellow and white flowers inside, and I don't know if this is called Millefori or not, because I think Millefori is where I don't know, it has the stripes and you cut it and then it looks like a flower. I don't remember. But those are on the inside of these beads. They're not painted on the outside. This is really neat. I'll have to research what that's about. Now these are in a baggie. And I gotta be honest, these look like pearls. freshwater pearls. Oh, there's a bead. I don't know about this. These might be real pearls, some of them. I wonder why I got just a bag of pearls. See how they're all different shapes? Certainly not going to scrape them on my teeth or anything. But yeah, I think these are most likely real pearls. I don't know if pearls are valuable or not. Let's pour this out. See what happens. It looks like there's a strand in here that had a clasp. There's just a lot of loose pearls. I don't know how to know if they're real or not. I've heard about there's something weird in there. Okay, I'm putting my gloves back on. I've heard about the, rubbing it on your teeth, but see, like, look, this one having the flat side that it has, it looks like it's, like glue or something that dried. So I don't know if these are all real beads or not, or real stones, but maybe those are pearls. This is a big bracelet. Let's go ahead and get it out. All right, I'm looking inside for any marks, and I don't see any. Well, it doesn't stick to it. Huh. And it weighs, quite a bit. I brought a scale in here too, so I could weigh it. I think metal, you can tell by water displacement, by the weight of it. Huh. Kind of looks like it's two fused together. Anyway, I don't want to waste all night on one bracelet. Where am I putting this stuff? Okay. Now this looks like one of those fitness watches. Oh, but it's empty. Oh, it's a band for a Fitbit or something like that. This will pretty much be trash, I think. I don't think anybody cares for those sorts of things. Oh, this is somebody painted on a, all right. This is tangled, of course. So this looks like another string of beads, and they are the same tone and type as this larger bead. And there's a bracelet, a stretchy, that is tangled up in it, a stretchy orange bracelet, which has some discoloration in the orange. Don't know if that's intentional or if that's from wear. I think it's from wear. Huh. So that'd be something for a bead lot. There's just a random stone that's discolored. I don't know what that is though. So this feels cold, and I think it's a real rock, that's been cut and polished. And I think that discoloration is in the rock. I don't know what's light blue like that. I mean, it reminds me of quartz, of course. It reminds me of quartz, of course. Okay. Oh, I probably should detangle them. This is nice. Now this is where's the other light? I have another light very close by because I need more lighting. This is some kind of polished wood. Let's get it up in the camera better. It's a polished wood. Oh, there you go. Now you can see the true colors. It looks like walnut, or, it's like the color of furniture, and it's very smooth. This is nice. I mean, as far as bangles go, I'm not into bangles. I know a lot of people are. All right, so this is, I think it's enameled, but look, you can see there's streaking across the gold parts there. Let's see if there's any markings. Well, there's a little heart in there, right there. There's a little heart. I guess maybe this light isn't, see it? It's kind of it's red, like lipstick red, and it's dirty on the inside, and there's hearts on either side. I'll have to see if that's some kind of a trademark. There you go. Now you can see the heart down there. It's a little bit crudely cut, if you ask me. That one doesn't look as crude. There's some more pretty stones. I like pretty stones. There's a lot of stuff in here that looks interesting to me. These are tangled, so I'm just trying to detangle these. I don't know how many are in here. That says Express. I see that. Let's just undo its clasp. Oh, that's an earring. Like I'm clumsing around here. Alright, so this is just a simple piece of quartz someone found and strung on an earring. Pretty sure that's just a handmade earring piece. I don't know if we'll find the other one. That one box had more than one that was in a pair. Oh, this is a big black stone. A large black stone, perhaps? I don't know if it's a stone or if it's a onyx or something. Alright, well, this is the one that has Express on the tag. And the chain itself is not magnetic, only the little round part there is magnetic. So this is a full necklace. I don't think this piece matches this necklace. It doesn't match in style to me. But it's a black stone, a little bit of an extender. I'll just set this aside. I'll put it together later. This is the interesting one to me. I like old jewelry. If this is not broken, this is very interesting. Yeah, this does not look broken at all. So this is gold tone. Parts of it are magnetic. The extender part and all of the parts that connect. So a lot of it is magnetic. Let's see if these are real. I think these are just plastic. It sure is kind of pretty though to be just plastic. I don't know if you can see the true color, again because of the lighting issue. So let me see if I can line it up for you. Where are we at? There we go. So you can see it's kind of a blood red. I guess that's the way you describe it. They're blood red plastic beads that are really nicked up. They're not in great shape or anything. And here is your obligatory plain simple bangle. You always get those. I'm guessing because I always get them. This is I don't know what that is. Something somebody made on a little. It's very flimsy, or you know, very fine. Like it could easily be broken. This looks like a piece of jade. I mean, that really does look like a piece of jade. Maybe there's a fracture in there, or that might be normal. Let's see what this says. I can't tell what it says. It looked like a symbol, maybe. Oh, VJ, maybe? Let's get that down there better. And let's see. Yeah, VJ. I don't know who VJ would be. That's definitely a leather strap, and somebody definitely wore this quite a bit. I'll have to look into that. You know, you always have to research things. Sure, that part's magnetic. Oh yeah, of course it is. Alright, let's get the puka shell out of the way, maybe. It's not too tangled. Oh, this isn't a necklace yet. It's again a string of... No, it's a necklace. Okay, it was just so long. Maybe it's, what is this thing on the end? Oh, it was just to keep it together. It's just your basic puka shell necklace. Who knows if these are even real puka shells? And I'm gonna guess the beads that came off this string are all over the bottom of the box. But I don't know how to tell if they're real or not. These actually don't look real to me, but they might be. Like, maybe they take flat shells and cut them up. They just don't have any dips and divots in them, like a shell would. This is some kind of a fashion bracelet with different colored gems. We've got an orangey and amber. I don't think this is any precious metal. Magnet doesn't stick to it though. So, you know, I don't know. I have to research it. Oh, wow. This is a handmade. Oh, there's an earring back. This is a handmade crucifix. His arms have come loose. Wow. It's got writing up at the top. NR maybe. Wow. That's pretty interesting. I find a lot of religious stuff, or I have anyhow. I've found a couple of rosaries. I don't know if you can, how you would get his hands back in there. That's interesting. I do wish I could tell what that says better. I do think it says DR, but can't tell right now. Alright. I see a button pin. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Jonathan Taylor Thomas fan club. Boy, that's old. Jonathan Taylor Thomas fan club. You know, if that's something, people collect stuff that have to do with their favorite celebrities. Another single piece bead. Definitely glass. Maybe hand blown. I don't know how they make things like this. That's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to get closer to that. That's really pretty. Look at that. And it's turned like a vase or a lava lamp. I mean, that's really pretty. And, you know, it's a bead, obviously, because it has a hole in it. You see it's bubbly on the end. I've watched people blow glass before, and this is pretty and delicate. Oh, I'm not in the frame. Wow, it's missing a little piece right there. That's like blue opal, isn't it? It's an earring. From back in the day. I do like it, but I think that because it's missing a stone, it's not going to be useful for anyone unless they can replace that stone. Unless, of course, those are diamonds in the centers, but I don't think they are. They're not sparkling like diamonds. I did bring a diamond tester, though. Oh, no, I didn't. Darn it. I forgot it wasn't in the box. Yeah, I don't see anything on this one as far as markings. But we'll put it here in our single earring file in case we find the other one. Here's another just simple strap necklace. Oh, I better zoom back out. Oh, it doesn't like my glove. I think this is made out of a shell or something. Why won't it go back out? Yeah, I think that's made out of a shell or something. And look at the way the leather is wrapped up here. It's pretty exquisite. And it definitely reminds me of like abalone shell or something. It's very thin. Hear that? Yeah. Here's the other blue quartz or whatever this is that we found one of earlier. Again, just a crudely made gemstone. You can see there's a vein of clear quartz running through it. I think this is a bracelet. tag says. Well, if I could keep it still, it would help. Lulu's. It says Lulu's. I don't know what that means. Part of it's magnetic and part of it's not. Like the jump chain or... Oh no, the whole chain is magnetic. Let's see if the back is. No. And this is some sort of a stone. It's light blue with some veins running through it. Like a lighter blue than turquoise. Over here you can sort of see the right color. That's kind of neat. Oh, I hit the camera. This is a handmade strand. I like the color combinations. We've got blues and blacks and the purples and the golds. I mean, it's very pretty. Since this would be worth pretty much nothing to anyone else, I will likely add this to my collection after cleaning it, of course. All this stuff has to be cleaned. There's something else that looks fancy. It looks fancy. It's not, though. It's not fancy. It's one of those cheap things. Those are like plastic or something. You can hear by the way they tangle together, or they clink together. It's just a plastic piece. Huh. My hands are gonna smell like metal now, darn it. I'm sure that's metal. Oh yeah. But you know, it's something somebody might need to complete a work outfit. It is a working necklace. There's nothing broken on it. It's very pretty. Seeing it on the slope. It's a nice necklace. Although it's just, you know, fake and plasticky. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. If there are some that I want to sell, but I don't think they're valuable or anything, I just like put them in an auction for 99 cents. Start out that way and see what happens. Because I just want to give it to the person that wants it. Alright, so I have a pair of earrings here. And these are, whoops, I hit the camera again. These are sort of maybe spring themed. They have the blue, maybe that's a lotus flower. They're kind of neat. See if there's any kind of maker's marks. No, but they're a pair. Feels like they're made out of like, you know, ceramic or something. These stones are all through here. There's another one. So something fell apart, and there's another one. I don't see any more right off the, oh, a ring. I'm pulling it out now. I like rings. Ooh, this is pink. This is rose quartz. That's definitely rose quartz. Not magnetic. No markings. What size it is. About a 7.5, a little, it's between 7.25 and 7.5. So whenever it's like that, I turn it over to the European size, and it's a 15.5. So this was European sized at a 15.5, which corresponds to between a 7.25 and a 7.5 American. I like that. I mean, not for me, but this might look better cleaned up. I do want to learn how to plate jewelry. I have a piece that's just like a basic, like link chain, and I think it would look really pretty if it was plated. These are like some tiger eye beads that are plastic. This looks like a little piece of blue leather. Oh, they're connected together. It's blue leather and gray leather. And there's one charm, which, I don't know, it's like a pearl in a gilded cage kind of a, oh, wait, it's not a charm. That's an earring. Okay, let's take that off. See if this has a maker's mark on it. No. No maker's mark. I'm sure it's just magnetic. and something somebody crimped together and made, probably. And here is that earring that I was just looking at, which looks pretty. And I would guess that this is silver or gold plated. It's hard to tell if it's magnetic. It's magnetic, so maybe it's nothing. Huh, that's neat. I mean, the shape of it's neat. This one had something written on it, so let's pull it out next. There's a lot of earrings in here, and they're vintage looking. I can't get them loose from each other. What in the world? Oh, okay, this is all tangled up here. Why is this all together like this? This is like purposely strung together. This said something on the back. Oh, no, it's just got those tiny little stones down there. I should test those. Maybe they're diamond. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know what those are, but those are shiny. Shiny little purple beads or pink beads. And what's this pendant? Oh, it's a polar bear. It's a little polar bear on this chain. Let's see if this chain is, that chain's magnetic too. Let's see about this, a fancy earring. A fancy earring is not magnetic. I'm trying to figure out how to get it off of here. Alright, so this is an earring by itself, or perhaps it's a pendant. I'm not real sure. And this is definitely a single earring, which doesn't have any marks on it. The top part's magnetic, and there are these little gemstones down in here. And the polar bear necklace, which is highly magnetic. Little bracelet. It's black beads connected by these wooden things. I don't know. Yeah, alright. Doesn't look very comfortable. Oh, scrap lot. Probably. I don't think anybody wants that, but I could be wrong. Another bangle. Let's check it better. You know, some bangles are made out of gold. You know, some of them are made out of precious metals. So it is something that you might want to investigate further. This is magnetic, obviously not a precious metal then. Huh. That's another little handmade doodaddy. These wooden beads are so old that they're beginning to corrode, however. But this is a shell, I'm guessing, because of the sheen on the back. It's like a part of an oyster shell. And then these beads. So this would go in the craft lot. But I do believe those wooden beads are, like I said, kind of disintegrated. Another bulb for the lamp. I have put another bulb in the light to help us with true color. Even though it looks weird to me looking through the camera, at least it's showing true color. Now this is pretty. It is very pretty, although it's just a handmade piece of jewelry. These little beads have a lot of detail. You know, I'm gonna guess that the yellow stuff is plastic. I don't know what the little rhinestones are, but I think it's kind of pretty. It's a little beat up. You know, the yellow is missing spots from where. Look at this giant egg. There's a giant egg in here. A jade egg. That's an egg. Or, you know, a representation of such. And it's definitely real. A rock of some sort. It's cold. I learned that from the ladies' channels that I watch. That when it's a real stone. For glass, it feels cold. Plastic does not. There's a lot of rocks in here. Look, here's another rock. It does have a hole through it, though. There is a hole in the middle of this. So I'm not sure if that's just smoky quartz. There is a blue vein running through it. It's kind of pretty. I don't know, it's got a little bit of rainbowness to it. Oh, here's a pair of earrings again. That's nice when there's a pair. These look old antique finish, but you know, they feel cheap. They're not magnetic, and they do have the super old type of clasp thing. I don't know if those are, yeah, I think those are like brass or something, but they're starting to wear away. Since you know, I'm a hermit and I live under a rock, I don't know what people find valuable and what they don't find valuable. I'm looking for gold and silver. This is some kind of a rock that's all torn up and looks pretty gross. I think I'm gonna put that in the disgusting file for now. Oh, here's a pretty heart. Just a lot of things sitting in here by themselves. It's like the millefory a little bit, but where the flower petals are clear, you can see through. So it's kind of like that millefory look at that. Here's something blue. I like blue stuff. This will be an earring, I'm sure. Oh, well, maybe not. It's a piece of something broken. Pretty old blue stones, but it looks like it's chipped or something. I don't know. Anybody would want that for crafts, but probably. Now here's a silver toned necklace, which has something caught in it. I don't think that red thing's supposed to be in there, but I could be wrong. Maybe they're supposed to be caught together in this cage. There's a clear diamond looking thing, and then that red chili pepper looking thing, but I don't think the chili pepper is supposed to be in there. I think I'm supposed to get that out. Let's see if there's any markings. New. The clasp is magnetic. The chain is not, and the cage is. So that's just a piece of fashion jewelry. But like I said, oh, I didn't mean to move you. I am here for the gold and the silver and the gems that got missed on the way. Not really. I like to collect all kinds of different stuff. But of course, you always want to find valuable things in your collection when you're doing a mystery thing. That was a pretty bead. This is a multi-strand bracelet. Just some beads. Looks like hematite maybe. Not sure what the black stones are. My brain just almost told me obsidian, but I don't know if they're obsidian or just plastic. But I think those ones are hematite. I think some of them are. But if it was hematite, wouldn't it be magnetic? Huh. Alright, well, nothing magnetic. Oh. It's one of those bracelets where the band that it's on is about to break. This is cute. This is really delicate and cute and small. It will go in my collection. Somebody made it, most likely. It's just on a simple cord. The stretch is still good on it. Not gonna snap. It's got little gold toned spacers and different colored faceted beads. Some white, some pink, some blue tone, some amber. I mean, I think it's pretty with its colors. That one's probably going into, oh, a ring, yay. Looks like a little fake ring. I think it's plastic. I don't even think it's metal. No, I don't know, it sounds like metal. It didn't stick to the magnet. I might have to invest in one of those acid test things. I don't know. I'll see what size it is. Oh, what did I do with that big giant one? I must have thrown it in the other box. Well, it's a 5 3/4. So it might actually fit one of my fingers. That's interesting when that happens. My fingers are hard to size, I guess. Wow. I don't know what this is. Let's look at that. That's maybe resin with some things stuck in it. And you know what I think stuck in it? I think it's human hair. I'm not positive though. It's something that looks like little bits of metal, or maybe you can't see it. Let me zoom in on it. See how there are things stuck in the resin? I don't know if they're pieces of hair or some other type of fibers. I'm a little grossed out by it though, because I think they're human hairs for some reason. But they're too straight to be human hairs. There's some other kind of fibers in it. I don't know, that's a weird piece there. But I know that people like to make things with resin because there are lots of people on YouTube doing that. I've seen those videos, and some of them are, you know, really special. Some of the stuff they make. Oh, here's another one of those blue bead. Oh, I gotta zoom back out. Another one of those blue beads that aren't connected to anything, but they must have used to have been earrings because there's 2 of them. Unless they were on a necklace, but I don't know what's going on the back of this one. It's like got Play-Doh on it or something. Yeah, that's like Play-Doh or something. Or clay. It doesn't move. Here's a bangle that says something on the inside. It says, "You effing got this." And there's a little arrow there and an arrow there. Somebody will buy that probably. I put everything all together in another place and then I wash it with some mild soap and water. Just a simple bracelet. I like this end piece here with little, yeah, and it's small. It's got little, you know, crystal looking things. I like that about it. Alright, this is just some random pieces of plastic on a chain, on a string. I think this is 2 necklaces tangled together, and an earring, and another earring. Something's got a tag on it. Alright, so this says Hope Protection, $89.99. Why in the world would this be $89.99? Oh, because it's for hope and protection. Maybe that's it. And plus it's from California. Probably overpriced it. That's an eye. Look, it's one of those eyes. It dangles down. You know, obviously it's... Yeah, okay. But it's broken. But I wonder if it's made out of gold. I mean, if they're trying to charge 90 bucks for it, it certainly isn't magnetic. Huh. I wonder if that's going to be gold. Without the clasp on it, because that's where things are generally marked, is on the clasp. The back of that might be marked, but it's not. Oh, I need to get it where you can see me looking at it too. Yeah, there's no marking on that. But, you know, if you're trying to charge $90 for something, I don't know if it feels like gold or not. I'm not sure what gold feels like. Or what those little stones are. That bears... You know, I say that these things bear looking into, but the truth is, I'm too busy with other things, and these just get set aside. That definitely says something on it, but I can't tell what from this distance. I'll try zooming in. What the heck? Maybe I've got it upside down. D8? Italy. Italy 718? 71B? Definitely says Italy. Let's see what the other side says. It's hard to even turn it over. You know, I never knew I was going to get old until I got old. It looks fitted. Huh. I wonder what 71B is for. Or if I'm just reading it wrong. Maybe it says DB. I had it at a good... TI8? Boy, that's a mystery there. I'm gonna wonder if that's gold. It's definitely not magnetic, which I didn't think it would be. The little thing on the end is. I think this might be some kind of precious metal. Generally, when things are marked Italy, it's a good sign. And that's just a plain chain. It's kind of nice. I'll probably need that for something that I'm trying to match up with a chain that matches it better one day. Okay, another single earring. This looks handmade. And another single earring. Oh, that cord's flashing in your face. It's funny because it has one of those, I sell these selfie sticks, and it has one of those cords that you plug into the earphone jack so that you can tell it when to start and stop. But I'm using the iPhone, and there's no earphone jack on the iPhone. If you don't know about that, I received an iPhone in one of my bulk boxes from BULQ, quite by surprise. It wasn't listed as being in there. It wasn't even an electronics box. I'm not sure how it ended up in my box. There's definitely something on that. Let's see if we can zoom in. I can't tell what that is. It's probably just the maker's initials. Whatever the, the line is. So yeah, I scored an iPhone, and I really wanted to sell it, but to be honest with you, I was too afraid I was gonna get screwed on the deal. That's a little swan. I was watching a video the other day that told me what that swan means. It's something good. This is a good piece. So this is a bracelet, and it's got this really interesting. Oh, let's see if any of the stones are missing. I'm gonna have to look without the camera. Yeah, there's one missing right here. That's why. There's none missing on that piece. And that's all there is to it. It's not magnetic. I mean, if it's silver, it's worth scrap at least, but I think those are really pretty crystals, so I think that one's more at issue to be repaired by someone. So this is an old earring. Nothing special, really. Alright, we're just going to reach in and grab something else. Oh, it's like that other bracelet that we looked at a little while ago. The one I said I liked. It looks like it's made by the same person with similar beads, so it goes with that one really well. Put it in the to be washed file. Speaking of needing to be washed, this is a very... Oh, don't go on the floor, Mr. Bead. That was a loose bead. This is an eclectic piece. made on metal, I think. And it's got, there's a lot going on with this. Let me zoom back out because I just realized I'm too close for you to see the whole thing. I'm sure it's magnetic because it looks rusty. Oh, no, it's not magnetic. What do you know? What do you make things out of that looks like that when it gets old? There's a Chinese writing or Japanese. You know, these might be 925. These metal beads. And this is, that's some kind of real stone, I'm pretty sure. This is pretty interesting. It's got a lot of, you know, somebody might want this as a piece, but I don't know because of the weight. Yeah, this stuff that it's strung on is so messed up looking. Oh, that's a geode. Look at the crystals shining on that. Yeah, that's a geode. And then this is like a choker necklace, maybe? I don't know what all these beads mean, obviously. It's not my meaning necklace. This is an amethyst, maybe? No, not amethyst. And these are like rings. I mean, there's so many charms on this thing. Bunch of turquoise beads, which I think are probably real turquoise. And then these little silver ones. Then we get back to the silver cuffs. And then there's a piece of natural turquoise, 2 pieces, pink gemstone. And there we are back at a box. Huh. That is, I don't know. That's eclectic for sure. I don't think I can sell it as a piece to wear because of the condition of what it's strung on. But maybe if that's some kind of metal that can be cleaned, like if you put it in an ultrasonic. I'm not going to do that, so don't go freaking out or anything. I don't have an ultrasonic cleaner. I've wanted to get one, but I've heard it ruins precious gems. So I have avoided that. I'm not sure what the point of this is, but it's a piece of fabric and it has these little danglies. Maybe this was going to be made into something at some point. These are pretty sharp. Wow, those are really sharp. They're plastic though, I think, by the way they sound when they tingle together. I've been seeing this up in here. I'll pull it out. Looks like a piece of shell. And it looks like the bottom, it's not smooth there. I don't know if that's why it's in this lot, like it's messed up. I did see, where did I see a hole in it? I thought I saw a hole in it. Yeah, there is. There's a hole right up there. Yeah, you can see it. So you can make this into a pendant. So this is a pendant. This is a necklace. But it's, oh, maybe this is a slave bracelet. You remember those? Where it's a bracelet and a ring? Maybe that's what this is. I always wanted one, but not this one. This wouldn't be my style with the triangle on it, or the V, or whatever, unless it's made of diamonds. It's definitely got markings in there. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see them from here, though. I think I'm going to have to zoom in with something else. I've got my little microscope thing here. I don't know. I'll try it just by zooming in. Maybe that's just pitting. It's really hard to tell. I'm going to look at it through the microscope. Okay, well I got these two apart. And I did look inside the ring. And I didn't see anything. This is a delicate little bracelet, which I would have suspected as gold. It's just got two empty hexagonal charms on it. Oh. Okay, the chain's not magnetic. Only the things that connect are magnetic. So, still could be gold. But I don't see any markings, and I don't think you generally make things that are gold without marking it. But it might be that the markings are small, or it could have worn off. So let's see what this thing is. I think it is indeed what we used to refer to as a slave bracelet, where you put this part on your finger, and then this part goes up around your wrist, and this part lays on. I don't know if it's you know, made out of anything special, because I can't see any marks. But, you know, I'll look more later. I just like to go through this. Another blue. Let's just get this out. This is an earring. I think. Yeah, okay. That's just a simple earring with what might be a real stone, but I'm not sure on that. I'm pretty sure it'll be magnetic. Oh, no, nothing magnetic about that. I guess that means it's aluminum or a precious metal. This is off by itself. It's just a piece of cord with some little beads on it. And this is the one I thought was a ring. But if it is, it's a ring on a chain. I'm going to have to undo the clasp to get these loose from one another. So this is a ring. Not magnetic, not magnetic. Clasp is magnetic. No marks. No tag to show any marks. And this is another one of those caged diamonds. Oh, but this one's different. This is like a caged crystal. And this one has a different clasp, a different kind of chain. The cage is magnetic, but the chain is not. Well, there's a lot of loose beads in here. Here's some more loose. I don't know what this is. I mean, it might be for the centerpiece in a necklace. They're not magnetic. I think they're just plastic. This one's metal. I can't tell. I can't tell if this other one's metal. Feels plasticky. Alright, let's see what else is in here. Here's another bangle. And again, those could be silver or gold, you never know. This is an earring. Oh, with the dove of peace, with the olive branch in its beak. Oh, look at that. What in the heck is that? It's a very fat, naked person? I'm not sure what this is. This person seems to be holding their belly, but it looks like, I don't know. Not magnetic. Probably brass. Oh look, a ring. That's very tarnished. And again, it looks like it has writing in it. not magnetic. We're going to try to use the phone to zoom in on the writing. I can't tell if that's writing or not. It feels cheap, but it wasn't magnetic. Oh, this is off my Jack LaLanne juicer. I got one of those a long time ago. I don't use it anymore. I mean, I could. I just don't. I'm on a new kind of a way of eating that eliminates most fruits, unfortunately. Alright, so this is a pen which has cheap metal. It's just cheap. Another one of those heart, but different. It's like that heart, but different. So maybe there was more than one of those on a string or something. Let's see. This reminds me of an earring I've seen before. I remember when that was very popular in the 80s. I do have an earring with that tri-color on. Oh, this has something written at the bottom. The heck does that say? Oh man, I can't tell. Maybe those are symbols. 87. I think it says 87 over there, which would be right with the time. These were really popular in the mid to late 80s. Oh, put it in the single earring file. This is a pendant. Fine pendant. I like it. I'm just gonna have to wash my hands. I gotta touch things apparently. These are all over in there. These pretty little beads. We had a strand of those earlier, I think. Now there are different colors. There's green ones and there's blue ones. So I'm going to try to pick out a lot of those. This one's extremely different. This one is really like millefleury. Maybe they're all millefleury and I'm just not sure what the direct word for millefleury is. That's pretty cool though. Reminds me of a marble. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be a snowman or something. I think that is. Or a candy cane, maybe. I don't know. I was just trying to clear up some of these beads because there's just so many of them. Oh, here's the strand for the blue ones. Yeah, there we go. So we got the blue ones and the green ones, and they're glass, and they're vintage, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what tells me they're vintage. It's not like I know. But for some reason, I feel like those are vintage. Here's another ring, but it looks like it's out of the... This looks like it's out of the gum machine. Oh my goodness. How cheap is that? Not magnetic. It's because it's made out of plastic. It's on my finger. I don't really want to keep putting that on though. And this is similar to that other oyster shell stuff. This one still has some chain attached to it. And this does look like fine gold chain, if you ask me. But you know what? I should learn. Try the magnet first. No, magnet does not stick to that. And that does look like fine gold chain to me. So this piece might be something. Even taken apart, it might mean something to someone. Now these beads remind me of a bracelet that I have that's Lucky brand, and it has a damaged bead like this on it. I've got it listed in a craft lot. I think this is a ring too. Wow, just a tiny, plain. This doesn't qualify as a ring, darn it. Oh, very magnetic too. That does not qualify as a ring to me. I want real rings. I wish they had, like, you know, ring boxes. It's really getting hard to look through here. These things are... I'm going to show you again. It's just a bunch of beads and stuff now. I mean, it really looks like a bunch of beads. Huh. Here's another piece. This is just like this other one, except for a different color. And it's not missing any stones, unless it's missing that one. Zoom in. Yeah, it's missing that one. Huh. But they're both, you know, leatherback earrings. That's weird that you have two. Maybe the same person donated them. This is another piece to that gross rock that I threw in the trash. Here's another ring. Just a little magnetic toy ring. Here's another ring. Oh, it's an owl. And it's got a little bit of that turquoise in it. And it's nice and small. Oh, where did the ring sizes go? I forget what this is called. Sometimes I remember. Is it a mandolin? Oh, this is really small. That's excellent. It's a 5. This is a 5. Maybe 5 1/4. And it's an owl. It looks well worn. I do believe it's going to turn out to be silver, because these little rings usually are made out of silver. I've seen them before. You get them at the fair a lot of times. That's cute. Like I said, rings are really what I'm in this for. I like rings a lot. Another cheap little, not magnetic though. Did we already look at this one? I don't think I would have put it back in the box. Like I said, it's real hard to know what to look at when everything's a tiny little bead. This looks kind of like it came off that crazy necklace. Now, if this was going to be stamped 925, which, you know, I think it is by the dark colors on it, by the patina, but I'm not sure, without having an acid test, how I would ascertain whether or not it's actual silver. This is got a hair on it. It's just a simple handmade necklace, I think. And this is, oh, I accidentally put it in there. I think this is the pear now, yeah. That's nice that they can manage to send you pears, even in these junk lots. Wow. I can't believe I threw that earring in there. I don't know where it went. Yeah, because I'm supposed to try to keep those separate. This is a couple of earrings, singles. I'm not sure. I guess this is supposed to be a ring. It's got some shiny stones on it, and it's missing a bunch of stones. I think it's just a little plastic thing. Probably go in the trash. This is a bobby pin with something handmade on it, maybe. Oh, it's a beautiful rose. That's really kind of unique. A bobby pin with a rose. I think it's just plastic, though. They probably used to make those in mass quantities. Here's another earring. This is a plastic resin, I think you call that. There's another piece of something broken off of something. A lot of this is broken something. I Can't tell what that mark is down there. I guess it's just a dent. Huh. Boy, if that's solid gold, wouldn't that be nice? It's kind of heavy, whatever it is. I did bring my scale over here in case I wanted to weigh anything. There's a big earring. Am I not? Okay. Big regular earring. No. The post is magnetic. None of the rest of it is. Little crystals around. All of the crystals are intact. Yes. There are no missing crystals. Although this one... Oh, I see. That's just how it's put together because it's uniform on either side. Oh, this has something written on the back. If there's anybody watching this, they're probably like screaming out what it is a long time ago. I can't tell what it says. It looks like it ends with R-A-X? R-I-X? Huh. I can't tell what that is, but I'm intrigued. All right, everybody, close your eyes. Let's put this macro thing on. All right. 30. G-A-R, Garfix. I don't know. It does look like it says 30 Garfix. Huh, that's interesting. It only matters that the other one's in here anyhow, I guess. There's another little plain ring. Not magnetic. Looks like it's made out of copper or gold. I can't tell if there's writing in it. Well, I don't see any writing in it. And it was not magnetic. Here's some more of that. These are beads or something. They're part of an earring or a necklace. They have holes. And again, like I said, these are heavy, so if that's real gold, that's nice. Not sure how to find out though. Maybe there's a specific displacement. Just a simple necklace, not magnetic. That's kind of neat though. They're like little balls. They're very shiny. I like that necklace. It's also not long. It was short. This bead's calling out to me to pick it up. I don't know what that's made out of. Oh, there's a bunny. Oh, there's a bunch of hairs. Oh my god. There's a little bunny rabbit. Oh, bunny rabbit earring. Alright, I just have to grin and bear it. We're going to pick out things that belong to stuff we've already seen. This one's different. It's not the... It's more like the snowman one. More of these. This looks to be something different than that one. But it's also from a marine life, I believe. But it doesn't look like there's any way to attach it to anything. I could be wrong. It does look like there's just a lot of loose rocks in here. Polished rocks. I have another box coming. I have two more coming actually. One of them is coming from this same facility. And another one, I got the, you know, they had the cyber, whatever. They had the specials over this past weekend. And I was going to get the mixed thing where you got the clothes and the jewelry repurposed box. I screwed up a bunch anyhow. What I ended up getting was 2 regular jewelry repurposed boxes and then one with that mixed. So I got, you know, clothes and, because, you know, kids go through clothes real fast. So, just pulling out rocks. I'm pulling out rocks out of this box. This box is full of rocks. But those beads are beautiful. Those military looking beads. This is a plastic, I think. I don't know though. Wow. I don't know if you can see the way the blue shines through it. I mean the light. You can sort of see it. The light does shine through that. That might be some kind of a rock. It feels very cold. It might be a rock. I don't know. This is a little pendant, again, with the natural turquoise. I'm pretty sure that's natural turquoise. Here is an earring off by itself. I don't know what it's made out of. Let's see if it's magnetic. Oh yeah, it's really magnetic. So it's not made out of silver or gold, we know that much. Here's another one of those earrings. Yeah, so now we got a pair of these, which are handmade little baubles. I would put these together in a handmade baubles lot. Oh, this is interesting. What's that? A tie clip? Cufflink. That's what that is. A cufflink. There are jewelry. There's more in here. This is just a big thing by itself. Not connected to anything. There's like that paper mache kind of beads. I don't know what they are really, but this is an earring. Oh, that's a pretty earring. That's kind of pretty. Huh. It's not magnetic. The hook is. But that crystal is a gem. This is a fine gem. I just don't know which one. Beryl. That's what my mind just said. I don't know what beryl means though. This is one of those little plastic rings, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I'm just trying to find things that... This is an earring? Oh, you can't see what I mean. Yeah, it's just an earring. It's like a point. Huh. I don't know about that. Oh. Alright, so let's look back into this box some more. I keep having to take breaks. Dogs need things, people need things. It's just another one of those glass beads of some sort. Why don't you shut the door, hon? And this is plastic. That's just a piece of plastic. A lot of plastic in here, I'm pretty sure. This is some kind of a put together piece. I don't know, steampunk type stuff. Oh, it bends. It's bendable. Must be on wire instead of elastic. I don't know. Oh, again, I threw it in there, and we want to keep single ones in case we find the match. Yeah, this is a bunch of trash. That's what's in here, is a bunch of beads. There's a cute little earring. I don't know if it's going to focus on that for you because of the lighting. But it's got crystals. That's pretty. I doubt it's real, but you never know. And that's always the hope, that you're gonna luck out and find something real in here. Something that's made out of precious metals or gems. But you know what? Coming out of California, I doubt they missed anything. There's no kind of markings on that. Huh. I'm gonna have a hard time going through all this. Look at what we're dealing with here. It's just a bunch of loose beads, really. I see. That dangles down in the middle of it. It's all made on cheap metal, though. I mean, that's pretty, probably, when it was first made. But because the metal looks rusty, it's not intriguing. Maybe there's a way to clean that. Now, these sorts of things could very well be silver or gold. These things where it's just a little stud by itself, it could have just been tangled up in some other jewelry and they didn't see it. Of course, I don't know if they try to fish out the precious metals. You would think they would, though, to put in their curated lots. I was thinking about buying one of those, but I decided against it. I'd rather go for the mystery. This is plus you get a lot less in the curated lot. This is a pair. Oh good, here's the other one. Finding a lot of pairs of earrings, that's nice. There's a lot of earrings in this. It's funny too, because I don't wear earrings. I do, you know, I don't really wear jewelry much. I like to collect it. I very much enjoy looking at jewelry. I enjoy sorting jewelry. I enjoy jewelry, but I don't really wear it. But I do wear rings occasionally and bracelets. And I mean, I'm wearing a necklace right now, come to think of it. I wear a necklace most of the time. I'm wearing a little cross necklace right now that keeps breaking. And it has a knot in it. But it's actual gold. It's one of those things where I lucked out on it. I got it at the auction. I couldn't believe it. Nobody else was bidding on it, and it was real gold. So I got it. It's just a simple, old-fashioned necklace. These earrings are just not worth much, probably. I'm not as excited. You know, the first box I got was by far the most exciting for me so far. Now, if I had my diamond tester over here, we could look at this, but let's just look at it up close to start with. Let's try that. Let's see if it even resembles a diamond. It does sparkle. Because, you know, that could have happened. They could have accidentally put a diamond in here. Look at it under the microscope. Oh no, that's made out of plastic. That's a little plastic thing. Alright, maybe I'll pull out a handful and see if there's anything that's not just a bead by itself. There really isn't. Oh, here's another little ring. I like that. That's neat. Just a little simple ring. I do like that. That's kind of like a little V or something. if it's made out of anything precious metal wise. Yeah, I keep taking the gloves off, and then I find a bunch of hairs, and I put the gloves back on. Alright, let's do it like this. Let's look through it like this. There's something different. That looks like an antique necklace. Antique type necklace. I don't know what that's for. A little barbell? Alright, so most of these are just loose beads. Another one of those off that chain string that we already looked at. And there's an iridescent blue bead. That's the first time I saw one of this. And then something that looks like a bell. So what is a barbell for? Does it come apart? No? Huh. What do you do with that? Maybe it's another kind of cufflink. I don't know. So here's a single earring. And when it's a post like that, you think it, you know, it could be a real metal, because when you get your ears pierced, you usually get gold or silver. So this is pretty. I do have pierced ears. I mean, I can wear earrings if I want to. I just haven't worn them in 25 years. Well, I wear them occasionally. I was wearing earrings the day I got married. Okay. Here's a single Starfish earring. It's cheap. Post is magnetic. You know, I would think too on earrings that are of a higher quality that the post would not be magnetic. Because I know if I was going to wear earrings, I would have to wear 14 karat gold or higher. Otherwise my ears don't like them. There's just so much in here. Here's the other bunny earring. Well, that's nice. We have the bunny earrings. If anybody wants some little plastic bunny earrings. I don't know if there's a market for that or not. There's another delicate looking piece. Oh, this is a pendant, I do believe. Yeah, I think that's a pendant. I don't know what the black is in there, but it's like a 4-leaf clover, but it's black. I don't think it's onyx or anything, but it could be. I guess. Did I try the magnet on it? No magnet. That is cool that there's pairs of earrings in here. The first one I got, I don't think had any pairs. Or maybe one. So each box is just intriguingly different. It's addictive. Here's an X earring. And it has its back and everything. Not magnetic. Well, I am a little disappointed to have so many pairs and then only have a single of that one that's so interesting with words written on it. There's a lot of these little cheap rings in here. Not magnetic. Probably means it's plastic. It's just an earring by itself. It has its back. Post is magnetic. Setting is not. Oh, this is neat. I don't know what this is. Let's see if I can get the lighting right for you. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I think that's some kind of a real rock. Don't touch it. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't feel particularly cold. Might be some kind of resin or something, but it looks like a rock. It's definitely a handmade earring. It's not very pretty to me, but maybe there's somebody out there that would like it once it's cleaned. Because I do want to clean these things. Oh good, here's the other one of those. That's pretty. So there's two of those. That is nice when there's two of them. Because this is like an antique vintage look. Whether it really is vintage, I don't know. It's not magnetic. It's got the right kind of back to be vintage. Or, you know, hooking mechanism. You can't call it a back, I guess, when it's like that. Another single post earring that is like a diamond, but it's likely not. I think the setting is magnetic too, but the back is so magnetic it's grabbing it. So I'm looking for pieces of silver in here to pull out to see if anything's attached to them, but look, nothing's attached. One of the pieces fell off. So I'm probably just gonna have to go through this slowly. This is a snowflake. That's pretty. It's probably common. Did my light just go off? I bet my battery's running out. You run off at the mouth and my battery runs out. Oh, here's a 3-leaf clover, like Irish Shamrock with enameling on it. Oh, it's just a bead. I think we saw one like this. I'll throw it over there. It was just, and here is the other circle. Like I said, sometimes these are made out of gold. How will you know though? Unless you have an acid testing kit. I'm probably going to end up having to invest in an acid testing kit. This is the other, I think it's identical to the other tiny. Well, there's more than one over there now. One is bigger. Huh. Well, I'll have to look for it later, but I remember there was another. I know the match to this is in there. Look at that, nothing sticks. The post doesn't stick either. That's a good sign. And this is very sparkly. Wow, that looks almost like a blue diamond. I'll look into the microscope. Because it's easy to tell if they're made out of plastic. Generally, when you first start looking. I can't find it. Okay, there it is. And it's not like the plastic ones get dinged up, and that's how you can tell they're plastic under magnification. Here's a gold ball. Yeah, this is starting to get tedious for me, so I'm just going to see if there's anything great. This is great. This is really great. Oh, what is it? It's got some chain wrapped around it. I don't know if the chain belongs with it or not. I don't think the chain belongs with it. I think that's something else. It is definitely something else. It's all wrapped up in it, but it's a little dragonfly. It took me a while to come up with that word. All right, and something's wrapped around it that has a stick involved. I don't know how to get that loose. Another earring. I think No, we haven't seen one like that. I don't think so. A lot of beads. Oh, I dropped it. Alright. So, beads. There's some kind of this would be involved in jewelry making. You would use this as a pendant and attach things under it, I bet. A random piece of plasticky stuff. More single earrings, little disco ball. There's another pearl earring. There's another circle and some loose beads. That one's all smashed. Hey, there's something inside of that. Oh. I wonder what's inside of that. If it's something that came with it, or if it's something that fell in it. I'm just not as excited when there's not a bunch of rings in it that are real, or, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm asking for too much. But when I opened my first one and found 925 silver and 14 karat gold, I sort of hoped you'd find at least one piece in every box that was made of genuine metals. But you don't, apparently. I do wish that other 70s, 80s earring had a match. Another cheap ring. Well, I'm guessing they're cheap. There's another diamond solitaire. That might or might not be a diamond. I did not bring my tester over here. I meant to, and then it was not in the same spot where all this other stuff was, so I abandoned mission. Because to be honest with you, once these boxes come, I am just burning with a desire to open them. I don't really want to have to wait until I gather all the supplies and get everything right. But I did today. I had to wait several hours before I could do this. Here's a sailboat. A little pink, blue, and yellow sailboat plastic earring. This is an earring which has the coloration of silver slightly. I can't tell if there are markings on it or not. There's no mark in that. That's just the connector. Yeah, see, I haven't found anything marked 925 yet. And I'm not gonna. There's nothing left in there. The little beads laying around. So, don't get these expecting to find gold and silver and diamonds and pearls. Although, oh wait, we did find a bag full of pearls. We think those are pearls. I don't know what this is. Some kind of stones within a stone, or gold foil in the stone. This is really a crafter's delight, this box, because there are so many varied stones here. And you know, I might end up just keeping these in my craft lot. Although, oh yeah, for people that like crafts, I wanted a rolly kit. Look, it's a lucky horseshoe. I wanted a rolly kit for a long time, and I finally got one. They had one at auction one day that was brand new, but it had been, you know, stored, so it was new old stock. And I bought it, and I got it, and then I put my things in it. Here's the match to that pointy necklace, and I don't like it. I don't care for it. It doesn't do anything for me at all, and I want to sell it now, because what's the point of keeping it if I don't like it? So I put it up for auction, but because of how much it weighs and how much it's going to cost to ship, it's ridiculous. So I thought, well, since I have to charge so much money for it, I should put some crafting supplies in it. So that's what I did. I put a bunch of crafting supplies in it and took pictures and said, you get all this with it. Wow. Oh. Let's put this so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to make sense of this. This is an earring. Looks like it's got a place on here to attach something. I don't know what you would attach there. Since it's up above the stud part, it would hang down over it if it was a chain or something. It's getting late. It's magnetic. That's just where it connects. So I see a lot of beads left. I'm just going to start moving them from one side to the other now. I don't know what that circle's good for. Part of making jewelry. I did see some delicate, I saw some tiny earrings down in here somewhere. We saw the match to this a little while ago. So there's definitely a lot of matching earrings in here. This is the cuff link again, I think. Those are probably missing little beads or something. That's probably why they're... Yeah, I mean, like, see, there's this earring in here, but you wouldn't have noticed it because there's all these beads around. That looks like it's made out of real wood. This was not my favorite box so far. I don't know what that is. It's a white quartz looking thing. You're getting washed out. You can't see it. Can't see the true color. There you go. Now you can see it. Is there green around it? It does look like there's green around it. Huh. That's what the macro lenses come in really handy for. I'll put the macro lenses on and look at the jewelry often. This doesn't stick to anything. It looks kind of old. Well, I mean, it doesn't stick to the magnet. It would probably stick to glue. Beads and beads and beads and beads. There's something. This looks like it's part of that chain that was wrapped around the other thing. You can tell what it says. It definitely says something on it. Karma and luck. It says karma and luck. And that other little tag says something. Made in Bali. Made in Bali. Is this a bracelet? Because if it is, boy, it's tiny. Oh no, it's something broken. It's open on both ends, so it's broken. But made in Bali. Woo. Yeah, here's some more single earrings. More single earrings. So I'll just go through and match the earrings here in a few minutes. Well, first I'll put them in the sieve and wash them, like I said. They need a good once over. This is a heavy piece that fell off of something, and what's tied onto it looks really gross. Let's get rid of that. If I can. I can't get rid of it easily. I'll have to cut that off. This thing's really heavy. That looks like a fisherman's lure. That's what it looks like. You could use it to fish with. as a weight. There's an earring back and another earring. This is a tiny little earring. That's a flower. It's just plain silver. Boy, it's driving me crazy with the lighting. One of these days I'll have to figure out how to have the lighting right for you. Oh, wow, I really zoomed in. Yeah, it's just glaring off of it. You can't see it. It's just a little gold. It's got the, it's a matte gold. It's not shiny gold. It's a matte gold. And it looks almost white in this light, but it's not. Oh, okay. Well, we might be just about done here. All I'm finding are just single earrings to add to my single earring pile. Well, they're matches over here. I just have to match them up. I think so. I don't know. It's a peace sign. It's got black and white stuff. I don't know what's going on with that. This little earring. Why isn't it focusing? Oh, because I'm all over the place. I see. Bottom of this box. Okay. Here is a whole bunch of, oh, I better change the angle. Here's a whole bunch of earrings sitting on the table that I gotta go through. And there's some that already were matched. And there's one ring that I thought was neat. Where's it at? I can't find it. There it is. And all these loose beads. And then over here is the jewelry that we went through. Yeah. Alright, well, that was it. There'll be more soon.